There it is. Hey guys, this is Bruce, and welcome to another Cybersecurity Inbox, where we talk about different jobs that come into my personal inbox, and I share them with you guys. The reason why I do that is because for the noobs, it gives you an idea of what kind of stuff that these employers for IT jobs are looking for, and if you happen to be an expert, you've been doing this for some amount of years, it's good because you might actually qualify for this job. You might have searched YouTube or Google or whatever, and then my face comes up, and then here's the job. So yeah, if you're interested in that, you can go straight down below. Has the job description. You don't have to listen to me walk through this whole thing. Another thing is, before we get started, if you are interested in getting more information in the cybersecurity world, or if you want to sign up for my newsletter, just sign up right here. It'll have my courses. It'll have my different jobs that I don't put on YouTube. There's too many that comes to me, so I just kind of focus in on certain ones. But on that newsletter, I'm gonna list them, all these other ones that I get that are not here. All right, that being said, let's get into this, and we are talking about a remote. After 6 weeks on site, they want you to go there, work there for 6 weeks, and then you can work remotely. This is for an ISAM 9 architect in Missouri. So let's just make this a little bit bigger so you can see it. We're going to go walk through line by line on this thing. Let's start from the top. First off, this is coming from Vinitha Pillai. So yeah, that's coming from them. And a lot of these come from Indians or Pakistanis or different countries, because what happens is these giant companies, they don't have time to go ahead and screen all these different applications and stuff. So they'll hire another agency as technical recruiters to kind of sort through and screen a bunch of people. That's why it's, some of the names are from India or from Pakistan or wherever. Not always the case, but a lot of times it is. All right. So it says, hi, we have an urgent requirement with one of the clients. Please check with JD below. They have the contact information below. Let's keep going here. It says, candidate needs to be on site for 6 weeks, followed by remote. All right, so they emphasize that over and over again. Travel expenses are paid for first 6 weeks on site. That's pretty nice. Very nice of them. Also, you should know that in these courses, I actually have how I've been able to work remotely, how I have been able to do it for myself, and I've been doing it for going on 5 years now, and it's been awesome. I love working from home. I love working remotely. I've done it at more than one job, by the way, and I talk in the course, $30 course, by the way, how I did it, what I put on my resume, what places to go to, what resources I use, what are the keywords they look for. Why are they sending me all these remote positions? I get them all the time. People contacting me, hey, you want to work remotely? I'm like, nah, I already got a job working remotely. I don't want to work more hours, and I want a little bit of freedom with my time, So anyway, yeah, if you're interested in that, the course is right there. All right, let's keep going here. This is in St. Louis, Missouri. It's a 6-month job. So if you're interested in that, doing a job for 6 months, and you happen to have the skills of an ISAM 9 architect, this job's for you. They're looking for 5 years prior work experience installing, configuring, administering, tuning, and troubleshooting IBM Security Identity Manager. So since this is an IBM SIM, IBM Security Identity Governance and Intelligence, and IBM Security Access Manager security components. So here's another thing I'll say. Let's say you are seeing this video a year from now, right? And I posted this a year ago. It's 2021, 2020 or whatever. And you're seeing this video. Dang, I'm actually a subject matter expert on an IBM Security Identity Governance and Manager or whatever. So what I would do if I were you, like this particular job, this 6 months is gone. However, the people who are advertising this job probably have many other opportunities for your skill set. So I would go ahead and contact them anyway and say, hey, I happen to be a subject matter expert on ISAM, and I'm actually an architect. If you guys have any other jobs like this, Because what happens is we have this huge, when I say we, I mean IT security people, risk management framework, security compliance, SIM people. We have this huge turnover where you can't keep people. People don't stay in the same jobs, but meanwhile the work never stops. It's continuous. It keeps on rolling through. We keep needing new people, fresh blood. We keep needing people to do this work because it comes through like annually. You're doing all these security annual assessments. You're doing all these updates and upgrades to your network and to your system and to your product. So yeah, you might want to contact them anyway, even if this is you're watching this 3 years later. And I'll have all the contact information below. All right, they're looking for 5 years experience in the following. 5 years design experience. Oh, just 5 years design experience. Access governance skills, I guess. I don't know if it's 5 years in each one of these, but I'm not sure. You have to contact them. But access governance, role-based access control, identity management, access management, multi-factor authentication, cloud identity, and I'm not going to read all of these, but I'm gonna cherry pick a couple of these, kind of the same kind of single sign-on type stuff. Regulatory compliance mandate includes, but is not limited to, SOX, a HIPAA, GLBA, and other ones. What these are is regulatory compliance means security compliance. So what this means is like different organizations have different standards that they have to meet on a federal or even state level. And I give you a specific example. I actually do this for a living. Risk Management Framework, or NIST 837, is Risk Management Framework. When I say that number, you're like, what the heck is that? It's just a regulation that explains what a government agency has to do if they want to, their system is going to meet federal compliance. And the reason why federal and local state compliance is so important is because, let's say you go to Target, you go to Walmart, and you run your credit card through their system. Where does that data go? The data goes in that point of sale device, which is a computer, and goes to a database somewhere. Don't you want your data, your name, your card number, and all of that stuff to be secure? Well, in order to secure it, they have to do something called PCI compliance. So every stage, every large organization has some sort of compliance that they have to meet. That means that things like, okay, you have to make sure that your event logs are turned on, and your event logs, you have to keep them for 3, 4, 5 years. There's all of these different standards. So HIPAA is for health organizations. SOX is for financial organization. I just mentioned Risk Management Framework. That's for government, DOD, FBI might even use it. DHS definitely uses it. So all these organizations, they use Risk Management Framework. So each one of these huge industries has their own type of security compliance or regulatory compliance. So they want you to be familiar with that. Let's keep going. IBM Security Directory Integrator. So there's a bunch of IBM compliant products here. And I'm just going to kind of go to the ones that I think are most interesting. The one that they seem to like really want you to know is this one right here, because they mentioned this up top, and this is the IBM Security Identity Manager. And yeah, so they mentioned that one. That one sounds like you really got to know that one. And then it's this other one here. That's it. They kind of, after that, they say, look, if you're interested in this job, here's the information we want. I'll keep this one short and sweet. If you are interested in this job, once again, I will put it below. If you're interested in knowing more about cybersecurity, security compliance, I know a lot about that.